guys. Good morning. Hey, I heard Soraya new song "Faithful" for the new movie. It's beautiful. Thank you. Ooh, my eyes burning. I gotta put these eye drops in. I'm thinking tomorrow I'll probably do a little bit of makeup and also do a reaction to some horror movies. Like little scenes in the shorts for you guys tomorrow. I was supposed to do it this weekend, but I had a sinus infection. I guess I don't know. I'm not trying to put it in the atmosphere, but it was my sinus. My head was hurting really bad, and it was coming to my eye, so I couldn't really look at the screen. And I had went to work Saturday, and I was trying to make it, and I don't know. I just didn't feel my best. So I was able to get off early, and I came home and I slept probably till like 5 o'clock. So, and I was still kind of sleepy. So I just felt like my body needed rest. And I know everybody said, well, you was dehydrated. And, you know, I don't know. I be like that every day and I drink so much water. I think it happened to me since I had COVID back in 2022. So it's been 3 years. So I think it done had like an effect on my body. So, because I had passed out when I had COVID because I was dehydrated, they said. So I feel like it had an effect on my body. What did you have the sinus infection and how long did it last? Mine started Friday. I was sitting down at work because it was slow, and all of a sudden my head started hurting, and it just did not stop. I took Tylenol. It just didn't want to stop. And I couldn't even do my videos like I really wanted to. So that's why I still give y'all videos. I just had to do reaction, and I did some of them. I did reactions and talkovers. But you guys, it was no joke. I was hurting really bad, and I wanted to cry because I'm like, what is going on? So I'm sleepy too. I'm actually texting in my sleep. These guys are so close. Get you some sleep. I'll see you Wednesday. That's why I try not to be on social media so much. Cause I think because of my eyes. I got my eyes checked. I know I gotta get me some new glasses, but there's just so much. Trying to get everything done. But yeah, but yes, brush your eyes. Please don't be on social media so much. That's why I don't be on like that anymore. Cause I gotta get my eyes a break. Even though I do come up with ideas, you know. But just stay off social media. Kind. Life never lies. Evil into my life. I feel this. Yes, my Lord, got me home. I know, me too. Especially when you get up and go to the restroom at night, it's hard for me to go back to sleep. So that's why I just be listening to like music. Now it's not painful, not painful. Well, yeah, it's good to give social media a break. That's why I stopped going live so much. I was going live like every day. And I'm like, nope, if you don't feel like going live, please don't push yourself. Don't do it. Because I don't want to bring that energy, oh, I'm tired. And, I don't be want to do that. Because y'all want to see me, in the upbeat and uplifted, moment. So that's why I just, it's painful. Thank you. Look, I be trying. Sometimes I mess up, but thank you. Painful. My soul brought me home. How do some people fall asleep on that lie? Be tired. I used to do it. They used to call me out. You snore. I said, oops. Oh, I'm grateful. I used to do it all the time. Kind. But I stopped doing that because that was rude. And I felt embarrassed. So I got myself together. Thank you. Hey, Marcus. Years. Save my soul. Brought me home. How I'm feeling today? I'm feeling a little bit better. Always kind. Save my soul. Brought me home. Save my soul. Love brought me home. That is so pretty. Okay, I gotta listen one more time. If y'all want to know what song I'm listening to, because I can't play it on YouTube, get a copyright. Soraya. Y'all go listen to that song. That's a beautiful song by Soraya. It's called Faithful. If y'all know who I'm talking about the girl they played Tiana on Empire. Her name is Soraya. That's a good song. I never seen the movie. I really don't be liking romantic movies. I don't know. I be talking and laughing in my sleep. I'm always dreaming about something funny. I was just about to ask you what song you're singing. I heard I do the same thing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, funny. Uh, let me know if it's careless side. I'm between two worlds. First time chatting with you. Hi, how are you? Well, thank you for coming on the live. And I am going to show it. The jealous type of love. He close. He when I scream it loudly. Now you're making hush me. I'm so overtired. I will not wait in this lane. Never seen you cry. You're mine. Boy, let me know if this careless lie. Now between two worlds. I'm sorry, y'all. Thank you. I love that Doja Cat album. I love Just Type. Oh, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Oh, I'm jealous. Oh, jealous. I don't know why I like that song. Thank you for the sub. Thank y'all so much for subscribing. I wish I could play the song, y'all. Oh, I'm jealous. Gonna get them jealous. Oh, I'm jealous. I'm jealous type. Oh, oh, I'm jealous. Gonna get them jealous. No, I never met Just. Sorry, I was I never met Just Type before. No, I've never met Doja Cat. No, she's a great artist though. I would give her props for that. But that last album I did not like. I don't. People like to play with that devilish stuff. I'm not into that. But was it Agra Hills? That song she made. I liked it. That probably the only song I liked off the album. But all the other stuff she did, I didn't like. It was kind of like Goodbye. Hey, is anybody out for fall break? I know the kids are. I don't like my Gap. Well, when I get some money, I'm gonna close it. I just don't. I don't know if this low key counts in Sleepwalking. I'm trying to get my brow. When I see you happy, hey, when I see you so slow, you're sexy, and don't want that with me anymore. Baby, I do have a job, so I don't like that negativity. Y'all trying to be funny. Oh, help that poor woman. I did not say about no job on here this morning. I have a job. I'm getting ready. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good space. And if you don't like it, please leave. So I don't like people praying for me because people don't, people have that negativity. So, ooh, look at all these that's not. I'm in my own space. If you don't like it, goodbye. Okay, y'all. So I wanted to talk about why everybody would keep talking about Cardi B. That's all I've been seeing on my timeline. They talking about Cardi B, Cardi B, Cardi B, Cardi B. Oh, Stefan didn't tell her birthday. Y'all don't know what that man probably did for her. So, and y'all act like y'all her mama. Y'all keep talking about she did this, she did. Y'all act like little children. Why y'all worry about what she's doing? That don't mean you go out there and do it. I mean, like, I was like, oh my God, y'all are so obsessed with this woman. Then the first thing y'all talking about, she talking about black women. She said this, and she called us roaches, and this and that. Y'all don't think our own race don't do that? Y'all get mad because, oh, this and that. Our own people talk about us. They don't even want to see us succeed. So y'all going after another race and talking about, well, she do have black in her family, but it's on her mom's side. But y'all talking about this woman like y'all know her. But y'all don't want to point the finger at our own people that come on here blogging, talking about, oh, she ugly, she too dark, her hair nappy, her private stink. You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of, I don't know what type of time y'all on. And I just keep, I hate that. I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay. I just hate that y'all talking about this woman. Y'all don't even know her. And talking about, well, she said this. She was talking about all that. Let me tell you something. Like I said, nobody's not excluded. I don't care you black, whatever your nationality is. Everybody talk about one another. Everybody talking, well, because blacks and they talk about one another. Yeah, because y'all allow that. Y'all like drama. Y'all like messy. And then y'all holler, oh, I want me a good man and this and that. How y'all want a good man and y'all want to be materialistic? Y'all want to have Chanel bags. Y'all want to have um a Birkin bag. And I just be looking at y'all. I'm like, that's not what love is about. Who didn't put that in y'all brain? That is materialistic stuff. You can't take that with you when you cross over. So you trying to be bougie and trying to have stuff, trying to be with these celebrities. Celebrities don't care about y'all. They do not care. You talking about Cardi B and Hennessy? I like them. I don't care what nobody say. I like them. I like them. To each his own. I don't care. I like Cardi B and Hennessy. Cardi, if you see my live, baby, I love you. And I love your sister and y'all family. I love y'all. Because everybody, here's to repeat itself. Everybody think that light is better. And you know what I'm saying? I feel like a woman is a woman. A man like to try new things. Everybody have to learn. Um, do I like that negativity talk? No, I don't. But I don't like when our coach, where our supposed to be culture, point out and talk negatives on somebody and say, well, instead of saying, hey, I love your music, I love who you are, but when you said that comment, you just say it inappropriate. You don't have to be nasty with it, and just say, cause we all are women. You know what I'm saying? Just talk. But I just don't like the middle of everybody think they better than one another. Because a man gonna do what he wanna do. And that's why I get mad, because I say, y'all stupid, because these men playing y'all. These men don't want y'all, to go to bed with you, and that's it. But y'all don't want to see that. I don't care how light skinned you are or pretty you are, a man gonna be a man. And that's why I made that video about, why I felt invisible as a brown skinned woman. Um, because how I was treated, yes, I was mistreated. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. Yes, I was mistreated. And people thought I was ugly and this and that. When I was younger, yes, that stuff used to hurt, but now I don't care. When I gotten older, I had to open my eyes and see, and it's not because I know I wasn't ugly. It's just a lot of men are really insecure about themselves, and they think that they better. And then most time with black women, they are insecure and they feel intimidated. That's all that is. When black women do better for themselves and they don't let no man talk them into things so they won't be stuck with them, they feel intimidated, so they start bashing you. That's just like with women. They insecure how they look. They're not gonna tell you, oh, you're beautiful. So they'll try to do everything to bring you down, and most of the women fall into that. So that's all I had to say. But no one's not better. I don't see no one better. Um, to me, I look up to women that are my skin tone. I see them as a blueprint, because we are the blueprint. Everything we do, everything we say, they make it a trend. And but as we don't have a black community. We don't support one another like we're supposed to. We get jealous. We envy one another. Um, we just be really nasty. So a content creator, I don't remember her name, but I just went last night. I saw it on timeline. Um, that she said that black men are not no good, and white men are better. They open doors, give you flowers, pay for stuff. Okay, that can be true, but I feel like black men. There are good black men out there. You haven't run into them, because most of you women, y'all looking for the physical features. Y'all want them to be strong or tall or buff, have a big such and such. And sometimes a guy can be tall, leany, good looking guys, but y'all don't want to see that. Y'all want to be in that physical um, shape or atmosphere of what a man should be or should look like. And most time that don't be true. And then most time y'all want to be materialistic and y'all want to show off what you have. You don't have to do that. And you don't have to be materialistic. If somebody's giving you their time, if a man bring me flowers and then we can just sit up there and read like notes that we wrote to one another, I feel like that's love, genuine and romantic, because that's coming from the heart. Because there's nothing in this world that can a buy me to love you. It's about the heart. It's about what you do. It's about, if they're listening, pay attention to what you like. What's your favorite color? They see your nails. You might wear, let's say, I always wear press-ons and I have a butterfly, and they notice that, and they know my favorite color is blue. They can tell something is wrong when I'm sad or when I'm mad, or you know, stuff like that. Show me that how much you pay attention, how much you care about me. That's real love. But buying Chanel, Birkins, and these Jordan, that's materialistic things. And I listened to Tyler. It's a song. Is it by me and Chanel or something? And I said, that's what's wrong with these females. And then y'all wonder why y'all don't have true love because y'all are materialistic. And that's what y'all putting in women minds. Y'all telling them that it's okay at a young age to kiss the same sex, have sex. Um, I mean, just do grown up things at between the ages like 10 to 16 and dressing like they're grown. And then also telling them it's okay to be materialistic. Oh, if you're light skinned and you have curly long hair, you know you're beautiful. But what I mean, I don't understand. I mean, I listen to the lyrics of these artists and I'm like, what is y'all putting out here for these young people? And that's why they not learning nothing. That's why and then these artists is complaining too. I saw Willow Smith, she said that men don't even know how to approach women anymore. They don't say nothing. They really don't. A lot of people don't know how to approach a woman anymore. This man, I think I told y'all this on the other live. He came to me because he was trying to flirt, and he too old. He like in his 40s and 50s. I'm like, I don't want no sugar daddy. And I said, excuse me, because they kept blocking the aisle. I'm trying to get some vegetables and stuff. So he said, mm-hmm. So he looking at my behind. And I just had on joggers. I'm going to the grocery store. I'm being comfortable. I'm not trying to get validation. I'm not trying to do any of that. So he came up to in line, and he came up to me, and it scared me because I'm putting out my items on the veil belt. I think that's what you call it. So he came up to me and said, "I love you," and that gave me kind of stalker vibes, and that's why I don't really like going places by myself because people do crazy stuff like that. So I looked at him. I felt appalled because I didn't know what to do. So he said he loved me. I said, you know what? I came back. I said, my mother and my father tell me the same thing. He said, excuse me? I said, my mother and my father tells me the same thing. Oh, well, God bless you, so blessed. I said, mm-hmm. That's stuff I be talking about. Because you acting like a perv. And that's why a lot of women, cuss them out and get loud because, it's certain stuff you just don't say and do. It's okay if somebody say, excuse me, I'm not trying to scare you or anything, but I just want to tell you, you look nice. You look nice to me. You're a very beautiful woman. Thank you. But don't come up to you people saying some crazy mess. Everybody tell me that, I'm a nice looking woman. I say thank you, but I don't get big headed. I don't be, oh, thank you, being desperate. I just say thank you. And people think that I be more than what I am, but I don't think so because I know my self worth. Because anybody can say anything to you to go to bed with you, and you deserve more than that. So people be thinking that I'm, too good or whatever. I just say thank you and I go about my business. Hey, Marcus. But yeah, I just go about my business. I don't get big headed and be all in me and face smiling. I never did that. My my mom and my grandma didn't play that. I don't do that. I just don't. Kind of never lies. Grateful you made my life. That's a beautiful song. You did like this a million years. Saved my soul. Love brought me home. Hey. Ooh, yeah, I be wanting to cry. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful song, though. What's there again? Latoya Jackson, how you doing? Um, I don't be want to say because I be trying to keep it. I can give you a hint though. Um, if you know what Sierra and Usher is from, then that tells you there. Ever is grateful. Thank you, Ben. Says what is fine is that redneck or hillbilly type white guys love to spoil. I wish our black brothers could take notes from them because I couldn't be happier. They love to spoil. Oh well, Latoya, I said that because everybody want to put white guys up there at the top, and I feel like men are men. Yes, white guys spoil you, and they can be sneaky too. But I'm just saying that everybody just put them on top. I'm just saying, like, I feel like everybody have accountability. That's what I'm saying. Um, it's just kind of just really hard to trust, because you don't know what people think and you don't know what people's true intentions are. And I have been dealing with that all my life. Um, I don't know. Maybe I feel intimidated by some. I don't know. But I was just saying, Miss Latoya, that, a lot of people put, white men on a pedestal. And I just feel like everybody, all men, they the same to me. And, you probably just got you a good one. That's what I feel like. But that's all I was saying, that there are a lot of black women put men on the pedestal, put white men on the pedestal. Yes, they do things. Black men do the same thing too. Like I said, you have to find the right person at the right time too. There are good black men out here. Like I tell y'all, like I always thought I was gonna meet and marry Lee Thompson Young from the famous Jet Jackson. I probably would have, but things, but I just really liked him because he wasn't out there, and you can tell he was a gentleman. He might have been a little player, but he probably was the ladies' man because he was very handsome. But he just didn't put his business out there, and that's what I like. Keep your business on the low. Hi, Earl. Hi, Jeffrey. How y'all been? Okay. Thank you, Jeffrey, for always holding me down. Love is always kind. Let me put some in my hair. My soul, love brought me. Ah! Hold on, y'all. You love me always kind. So I'm taking off for my birthday, you guys, and I don't know what I'm gonna do really. I probably just gonna be at home. I don't feel like doing anything. I'm just not really upbeat on anything. I'm not even to the holidays because I'm not celebrating it at all. But I probably just gonna be at home. Just gonna take some time off, for me. But I don't think I'm gonna do anything. Um, Up and down, but good, good, good. But yeah. So birthday is November 3rd. I just can't believe it's coming. It don't seem like it, but it's coming, and finna turn the big 3-2. So I am happy. So that whole weekend, I think that's with the Halloween. I work Halloween, and then the 1st of November, then the second, third, and fourth, I'll be off. So that's my little getaway. Cause I didn't take no vacation since what, April. So that's my little mini vacation. Okay, you're young, so this. Yeah, I'm young, but I'm just. How I can say this? I'm not completely happy right now with the things that's going on in the world, and then stuff that's going on, with family. I'm just not really in upbeat, you know. So I'm just gonna stay home and just rest and just thank God that I'm alive. I made it to 32. A lot of people don't make it to 32, unfortunately. So yeah, you're 41. I don't know why I attract older people. I really do. I don't know. Mark is 49. Wow, I attract older people. I feel like all my life, and that's why I like older. Okay, I do like older guys, but that's like in my age bracket. But um, okay, I know I talk about him. If Lee Thompson Young was still living, because I know he would have been what, 39? No, probably been 41, right? Probably the same as Marcus. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I'll be quiet because we are 9 years apart. So yeah, so I'll be quiet. So yeah, I don't know why. I just attract older people for some reason. I do. I mean, those are the people I get along with most of the time. Sometimes they do act silly, but I mostly can have a good conversation with older people. Hey, like this, like this. It's all right, Miss. It's okay to have older, a little wiser friends. Yeah, unless you are a wonderful person, please don't ever change. Aw, thank you so much. Thank you, Jeffrey. I don't think I will, but I have to set boundaries, because people feel like they can get over on you and talk to you any kind of way. But I think I might post another video on Saturday about, people feel like since they like to use the word nice, but I like the word kind. They like to take advantage of people who are very kind, and they feel like that you supposed to do things for them, and that's not true. I don't have to, because the people, especially our race of black women as well, like I work at the beauty supply store, and they look at me all, sideways, and they ask me for, advice, but then it's like this negative energy. What you getting upset for or having this negative energy towards me? I'm trying to help you. Yes, Jeffrey, I have to. Like, then people feel like, oh, I gave you this, and, they gave me money. And, if you're saying that you're God's child and you're doing something from the heart, you supposed to do that from the heart, not because you feel like you have to or anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, people get confused with that. And it's like, I didn't beg you for money, and I'm not thinking that I'm above my means, but you're using this tactic trying to control me. That's not right and that's not fair. If you're really a child of God, you do it from the heart. Like, I take up my time, my energy to help you, and you treat me like I'm worth nothing, like I'm a slave and this and that. And that's what I don't like, when people treat other people who are working these regular 9 to 5 jobs. Yes, they may not pay much, but they're here to assist you, and you trying to treat them like they beneath you, and you a slave yourself. I'm just saying. Hello. I just don't like people that think they better than others, and that's not very kind. That's not true. I gotta read. Let me bump my hair. But I don't like that. I don't like when people. What's the topic? When people think that they better than you. But speak negative on not helping you or helping you. And it's just like, wow, people just very funny acting, because people like to use people, and especially when they think that you're nice, or you have to cuss people out, and then people can try to pretend like they the victim. And I'm like, no, you're not gonna talk to me any kind of way. Oh, thank you, my love. Look, I'm doing my best. Oh, I can't wait for y'all to watch my video at 3 o'clock. So I did a Halloween look versus glam look. So y'all please get that video up to 100 views. Hype that video up at 3. So I try to post Friday and Saturday, full length videos, and then Monday. But yeah, I don't like when people get over on other people. That's not who I am, and that's not what I do. Yep, because people feel like they better than you because they have I guess a career doing things, but you just don't do that to people. And that's why people tell me, oh, I'm in the church. They'll be the worst people. And that's why I don't be caring what they say, or anything. Like, lady gonna bump into me, and I looked at her. But I be protecting myself. It's just really evil people out here. I don't trust people, and people know that. I don't open up to people. Um, it's just too much negativity, and just too much phony people that are unhappy, and they want what you have, and people don't want to put you on. Um, yeah, yeah, Jeffrey, because people, like with me, I have gave people a chance, and people um saying, well, you just what they said, what's that word, they don't, uh dang, I can't think of the word, but they just saying that I don't like to be around people or talk. I don't, because I'm not like that. I don't try to get validation from people, because I know. when you try to be friends with people, people try to be funny. Like people be trying to call me old and all of this. I'm like, you look older than me. You smoking, and but I guess because they trying to say I dress, I always dress nice. I don't care what people say. I always have dressed nice. I dress like Zendaya, Selena Gomez. We're grown women. We're not children. That's what y'all be wanting to dress like these children. Y'all still want to look young, and y'all not young. Everybody done had their time of being young. It's just time for everybody to grow up. Thank you. I had dyed it. I was supposed to make a video, but the tall stand that I showed y'all that I got from TikTok, it had broke a couple months ago, and I supposed to get another one. But bills and stuff coming in, I'm not able to get so much like I used to. So I just have these two little ring lights in front of me. So and this mirror with the lights on it. So that's it. But whenever I can get it, I'll get another one. I bought me that L'Oreal, expensive, but it worked. It dyed this wig. My soul, love brought me home. But yeah, so I have been teased about my looks, and people can be very mean and insecure, because that's all that's about. Plus, you doing all right. I'm not gonna say all right. I just say good, because all right seems dry and negative. I'm gonna say I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing excellent. Did you know that the Dollar Tree sells expensive dye? Mm-mm. Nope. Well, the Dollar Tree not gonna be a Dollar Tree really anymore, because they expensive as well. Going to be. Thank you. And I also been seeing people on their timeline saying that they embarrassed they living with their mom and dad. I mean, I don't want to be embarrassed. What you being embarrassed for? I don't know why everybody trying to live like they had all this money. You don't have money like that. It's just best. I know how did you be wanting your own space and all that, but you gotta do what you can. You know, and just be happy you have somewhere to stay, and then you still have people that you have loved ones. You know, but everybody living in hard times. It's okay. Ain't nobody perfect. I don't care what people say. You doing what you can. So you can't pay attention what people say. You just can't. Yeah, and help out. Because I know a lot of people doing that, and everybody trying to go overseas. And I was listening to Conscious TV and Storm Monroe last night. Um, everybody going over there to Dubai, but you got to know the rules. You really got to learn everything over there. So, you just got to learn a lot of stuff before you just get up and move. And then you gotta know, where you moving to, because racism just not in the United States, it's all over, you know. So you just have to be careful. That's why I say, one day when I get married and have somebody, and then, we're established together, we want to travel. I want to travel first. That's what I would like for us to do. That would be our baby, is to travel, because we get to experience things and know. That's what I would like. When everything, hopefully, well, we're not gonna have normal again, but when things is in back, a little back in shape. Thank you so much, Jeffrey. So y'all see the difference. So this way it do during the day, like it waves up a little bit, and then you see it's kind of like straight. Okay, yeah, Jeffrey. No, all of them just don't need to run. It just, I don't know. It's just everybody's all over the place. I don't know what COVID did to these mindsets. It's just like everybody just gone. Oh, sorry. Yeah. But no, that's just your opinion. Everybody's talking about that now. But, people have to live and learn. It's just so much hatred. And I know God is very unpleased with people actions and how they acting, you know. Because I know everybody have different backgrounds. But if we can't decide a decision and help one another, and, I'm just tired of everybody putting blacks under the bus. There are black people that are working. Like the lady said, they just don't want to pay people more money. That's why people were depending on food stamps. And these content creators, I appreciate them, but you can't speak for everybody. Oh, my such and such don't work, but you can't speak for people. And then a lot of people don't want to work too because they know how these jobs are. They don't want to give people who are working hard and diligent, they don't want to give them a raise, and they don't want to move them up. They want to still keep them at the bottom and give somebody else that don't know nothing more of a higher position and a raise. So I understand where people come from. Thank you, Starry Lights. Thank you. I just get tired of people. Oh, blacks don't want to work. They lazy. And yeah, I understand it's the young people too, but it's social media. Young people don't want to work. They want to be in the streets. They want to party. They want to be in intimacy uh, things. Then they have a baby. They don't want to take care of the baby. They don't want to be involved in the baby life. But I blame the parents. I blame the parents. You're not being in your child life because it do happens. Parents don't want to be in their child life. They don't. and they think stuff be cute, but they do it. It's not. Why would you think it's cute to see your child struggle, especially now, having all these kids, and you don't want to be bothered with them? Those your grandkids, or you know, your nieces, whatever. But grandkids, whatever. But I'm just saying, in general, don't try to have your niece and your daughter out here thinking it's cute to have babies. For these men, you can't depend on them. And that's what they have these young girls thinking, oh, a man gonna take care of you. No, you gotta take care of yourself too. Never depend on no man. Never ever. Everybody's not brought up the same way. That's just like people talking about, these white men, and yeah, they say that, and then y'all don't know about these white men either. They can be married, and they just be nice to you because they want to sleep with you. So that's why I get mad with black women talking about, oh, well, get you a white man, and I mean, I'm just saying, y'all just don't be looking at the pattern. And I'm not saying all white men like that, and I'm also not saying all black men are lazy. But you also have to understand, you can't put nobody at the top, because men gonna be men. I don't care what nobody say. I can't. I don't know. I can't explain, but I'm just saying, like, stop putting these men on a pedestal. The pedestal. They sneaky too. They do stuff. Yes, they can be affectionate. They can be nice. Yeah, they can buy y'all materialistic things because that's what y'all want, really. But I guess I was just brought up different, and I was different. And I'm not saying I'm against it, but I'm just saying y'all put other races on the pedestal, and y'all don't even know them fully because people just show you their. It's two sides. Like, it's two sides of every story. It's two sides of every person. Somebody can show you, the nice side. And two, I watch a lot of Lifetime, and I watch Tubi. So they show things like that, and it's not the person that they are. So you can't just be on here running your mouth and saying that you know blase blase. But that's your preference. You want to date somebody outside your race, then go ahead. Nobody's not stopping you. But I'm just saying, stop putting other races on a pedestal. Cause men are gonna be men. That's what I'm saying. It's not a man thing. It's human nature that includes women as well. Everyone. Well, anyway, like I said, a man is a man. That's all I'm saying. That's how I see it. If you don't agree with it, then that's fine. But that's how I see it. Thank you, Alexander Bryant. Thank you. Thank you, Marcus and Jeffrey. Thank you, thank you. Somebody asked me what I like to date somebody out my race. To be honest with you, I don't know. I don't think I can, to be honest. And let me say this. I guess cuz I'm scared. I'm be honest, I'm scared to date somebody outside of my race because you don't know how the family's going to react, and then you don't know that person family how they going to feel about you, you know? And I tell you, I watch so much like ID, Lifetime, and most time they get mistreated. And that do be the case, that do be true. But that's the thing I'm afraid of being mistreated. You know, yes, I've been mistreated by my own race, and I understand everybody's not the same, but it's just that I don't know. It's just like, do you want to go through all that again with a different race because they can accept you for who you are, and you know you're not like your race, and you know you're not better. It's just that you know better. That makes sense, right? So it's kind of hard, and especially all this stuff going on with this racism and how people, it's just hard. Yeah, love is a beautiful thing. It's not me thinking too much. It's just about me knowing, and it's scary. It's just really a scary place because you don't know what people's intentions are. You don't know how people think. Um, that's all. And then you don't want to say the wrong thing, and you don't want to come off, it's just a lot. So you have to. I pay close attention to things like that. Yes, I'm a thinker. Okay, it's moving, y'all. Your love is always kind. But whoever God sent me, we'll see. But I think for me, I'm probably just gonna be really into my career. I don't know if I'm gonna have time for love. I'm just being honest in the future, cause it's things that I want to do for myself, and I just been let down by so many people, and a lot of people say that they had my back and they never did. So it's kind of hard. So yeah. So you only date a black man? Yeah, for now. Yeah, yeah. Cause it's too much going on. Y'all think that it's fairy tale, and it's just so much. I see a lot of my black beautiful American women being deceased. It's not only black men, but other races too. So it's kind of scary. I don't even know if I want to date really. It's hard, y'all. It's not easy to just say, just love who you love. But we live in a time that racism is being exposed. People are being exposed, and it's hard. It really is. Yeah, I know most men, don't care, but it's just hard because you can't read minds. You don't know what people's true intentions are. And really, I'm just kind of scared of dating in general, because a lot of guys have mental health issues. If the woman don't want to be with him no more, she's seeing the red flags. He gets mad. He want to power, or he want to chop her up. You know what I'm saying? It's sad. It's sad. It's sad and scary. And that's why I was telling y'all I don't want to have kids, because I don't want to bring kids into this world that is so negative, and it's just scary. I know I don't look like no damn Remy Ma. Take your ass on. Papoose. Probably like a doing papoose. If you like this, could to support this channel, yes, support your girl. That's true too, because we love unconditional. Oh, see. See. That's why I'm just staying to myself right now, because it's kind of scary. But as long as y'all know, I'm not gonna cheat. I promise y'all, because I want somebody to treat me good. And I never had a relationship, so I don't know what a relationship is like. But I don't do that cheating and stuff. If somebody really likes me, it's very genuine, I'm going to be in it for the win myself. But I want them to know that. And I don't want no controlling, manipulative man either. You know, I just want the right time. Like if a man did come up to me and he seen that, He just stood up and said, "Hey, what's up, man?" You don't have to be aggressive, but he know that not to move forward with you. You know, protective, but not so protective. When you mean a real man will do everything for you, but love yourself first. Of course, I love myself. Well, there's parts of me getting to love me because I used to feel like I was ugly, and that's what I was talking about in my last video of being a brown skinned girl, and people overlook me. People still do. So yeah. So man, really crazy. It's true they will hurt a female quick. Yeah, that's why I'm scared. And it's not only that. Let me say this before I go. Guys have said so much slick stuff to me that it was crazy. Guy was hollering at me like I was a 4-year old. I said, "Oh no!" I said, "What? I said, "Hold on, wait a minute. You're not gonna be yelling at me like I'm a child. I'm not gonna let that slide. You're not gonna talk to me in that kind of voice, that tone, and you're not gonna be disrespecting me. You're not gonna try to be a player." I said, "You think I'm quiet, but I'm gonna get up in your. I'm gonna do it." And I think that's why a lot of men see that in me, that I can be intimidated, but I don't play that. You yelling at me, putting your hands on me, I don't do that. The disrespect, I don't do that at all. So you don't have to like me. We don't have to talk again. Like I tell most men, "Hey Sean, I leave people alone," and they think I be playing because guys think that like females like me, that we have to have sympathy, or we're needy. No. Once you cross that line with me, I don't have nothing to do with you. There ain't no sorry. We not getting back together. We not gonna be no text. There ain't gonna be no calling. Once you show me your true self, cause a lot of men do, and saying stuff, could they pretend? Oh no, I cut you off. Period. Point blank. Oops. I'm gonna fail. Just learn to keep it moving. You get in wrong man's face, and it would be a. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that have happened, Alexander. That's why I'm telling it. I don't do all that, and I keep. And if you try to be sexual with me on the first date, second date, we don't even get the chance to get to know each other like that, I'm cutting you off because that's not what I'm coming here for. And that's why men be looking crazy. Oh, I didn't mean no. Yes, you did, because you don't know how to speak to a woman. I mean, y'all be trying to be cheap. Y'all be trying to go to these cheap restaurants, and then y'all want to lay up. No, sir. No, no, no. Sophia, thank you so much. Sophia, that's what I was trying to say in the debate of the Taylor Swift album. I don't know if you a Swiftie or not, but that's why I was telling that I didn't like the album because it showed her insecurity. And that's why I said you don't supposed to compare yourself to another woman. If you supposed to be for a girl's girl and encouragement and confident, y'all supposed to be leaders, you don't never supposed to compare yourself to another female. I was brought up like that. That's why I don't get intimidated or feel insecure, about other women, because I give them recognition and I give them credit. Like Chloe, she's beautiful. There are gonna be women that gonna look better than me. I give them recognition. I don't act funny, sour, and all of that. I don't do that. But with Taylor, she talking about, oh, with a big fat A, with a baby face. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you insecure about another woman, how she look? Baby, if you want to look like that, you need to eat. I'm not being fun. I'm not joning. Because she did have weight one time and she looked really good. Stop comparing yourself. That's what I don't like about I don't like celebrities no more, y'all. I really don't. Most of the ones I did like, they are deceased. They're not here. They would mostly show leadership. They were telling y'all not to do stuff. Then they cut them off because they were telling people not to do it. You know what I'm saying? So, I had a friend who beat because she was wearing leggings, and it's really crazy. Yeah, they don't want you to show your body. Yeah, I remember I had went on a date before with this guy, and he was talking about I didn't know how to dress, and that was a red flag because he was insecure of other men looking at me, and he didn't know how to dress himself. He dressed like he was a homeless painter or something. I'm not being funny. I'm not being mean, but I went out with him, but that was a red flag, and he was older than me, so he was trying to be controlling too. So I just said nah, and that hurted my feelings when I was young. I still remember that pain, but as a hatred woman, but never compare yourself to others. You'll be you. Thank you. That's why I was. That's why I didn't understand about her album. You talking about the life of a showgirl, but it's like the life of trying to be somebody else. The life of insecurity. That's what the album should have been. And y'all, I'm not being funny. I was a Taylor Swift fan, but when she was talking about Kayla, Nicole, like, and then she could have told her fans, stop bothering her, stop messing with her, because that just shows that you're a bully yourself and you have insecurity. Kayla did not talk about you negatively at all. All she told you, you need to watch your back because Travis is a HOE, which he is. Y'all think y'all can pull that little stunt? Oh, we got money, we happy, we rich. Okay, okay. Because people already been talking about y'all gonna have an open relationship, which is, I believe that's gonna be true. Because Holly weird, y'all don't have happy relationships. Y'all can post for the gram, kiss, and hold hands, be with family, knowing y'all not happy in real life. We already know that. Yeah, Sophia, go ahead and be honest. We already know. We already know y'all don't be happy. Cause he is. You gonna tell me somebody that been dating black women all his life, all of a sudden want to get engaged to a white woman? That's a PR stunt. Like Justin and Haley, that's a PR stunt. Selena and Benny, PR stunt. All of that is PR. I don't care what people say. I don't care how much they telling y'all lies. Oh, I'm in love. He's this and that. Selena and Benny, they act like they best friends. They don't act like lovers. Taylor and Travis, that's just like kind of like a high school relationship. You know what I'm saying? And then Justin and Haley, it's just like they live in the separate worlds. You know, that's how I feel. That's how I see things. I'm not stupid. Oh, Sophia, yeah, it's I was a fan of Taylor, then she just made me mad with that album. I don't and it just made me look at her in a different light because like people somebody was telling about that about the girls in the Hollywood, they not really what they are. They not. They're selfish. They think they more. They have power, money, but they're still not happy because you're trying to control somebody that's not in love with you. If you can't learn to love yourself more, then why are you getting in a relationship? That what you supposed to show girl empowerment with that. You supposed to show young girls how to love themselves and be themselves, not compare themselves and have an insecurity. Yeah, she is. She do. She had her true self. All of them do. And I'm mad with Selena Gomez too because how she did her friend, Francia. Francia, I don't know y'all remember Bring It On 3 with Solange's sister. I mean, Beyonce's sister, Solange. That was one of my favorites with Haiti and Pantier. She played Letty, and she gave her kidney, and she invited her to the wedding. Why you invite her to the wedding? That's what I don't understand. I don't care if y'all haven't talked, but that's still gonna be my number one priority because I remember for sure you went to a concert. You had your hair up. You were young. You were probably about 17 at the time. You haven't turned 18, and people were trying to get you to drink. And she said she was right behind. She said no, she's not old enough to drink. So she was protecting you. I wish I could bring up that video. I just remember because Selena had on some blue jeans, short shorts, and had on this little cute little black top, and she had her hair up in a ponytail. And that what made me mad. I'm like, that woman risked her life to give you her kidney, and yes, she didn't want to do it because she knew that you wasn't responsible, and we didn't know a lot of things that what you was doing. Then you trying to date the weekend to make Justin jealous, and you knew your family didn't like the weekend because he was black. And let's be honest, I don't know why people don't want to say the truth. It's not about being negativity. It's just about saying telling the truth. And you can't try to move out here like these men. If you and Justin was not in a good place, stop trying to make him jealous. You just focus on you. You knew something was going on with Justin. You should have just left him alone and just say, well, I'll always be your friend, but we can't be getting back together off and on because that is ruined me, my mentality, and it's also hurting me physically, emotionally, and mentally. You just can't do that. You can love someone, but you also have to set boundaries, and that's what you're supposed to show the girls, and not think that you were so above your means. And that's why I'm just disappointed. And it's not, and this is not no hate. Like I do like them, but I'm disappointed with them because of that. And no, I'm not judging them, but I'm just saying that when you put yourself out there, be a real, if you want to be a role model, be a real one. Like with Selena, they saw pictures of you. You're not perfect. You went into a drug store with Justin. I was shocked because I'm like, why y'all going there by yourselves? I mean, y'all in the ghetto and y'all could have got hurt. But you want to act like you so above your means. I'd rather for you say would have been real and said, yes, I did do this. I did do rugs, and I wasn't proud of myself because I was losing myself because I listened to what people in the industry was telling me. That I'm trying to keep a relationship that I know that my partner was going through a lot, and we were just doing things. I'd rather for you just said that because it's the truth. People will gravitate towards you. It's not about you being vulnerable, but I would have appreciated you just being honest and said that because people can relate to that. If you're gonna be a girls, I know you have little girls, but you also have teens and you have grown people that have grew up with you. No one is not perfect in this world. I don't care if you have money or not money, but nobody's not perfect. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not bashing them. It's just I wanted more. I wanted real authenticity. Like I want people to talk about real stuff, not petty stuff, but real life situations because people can relate to. That would make people like you more. Stop saying that, Sophie. I know you're beautiful. But that's all I want to say. I gotta go. But all I say, stop putting all these different nationalities at the top, okay? And black people, my people, stop being so materialistic. That's why we not getting nowhere in relationships because everybody got them. They gotta have a Birkin, a Chanel bag, and Jordans and such on. You don't need all that. All that's materialistic. You don't have to post for the gram. You don't have to post on TikTok. Stop posting. That's the moment for you to enjoy. Stop taking pictures of and being on the phone while y'all on a date. Enjoy getting to know people. That's what's wrong with y'all. You don't have to tell everybody what you going or what you doing and how much money you making and you know, stop. Stop being materialistic. And God don't like that. It's okay you want to enjoy that privately. Stop putting on social media. Enjoy that moment between you and that person. And stop being ungrateful when somebody do something for you nice. When somebody bring you flowers and balloons, that's the small things. That's the thought of them thinking of you. So stop. I see the girl did it on Instagram. I was so mad with her. I want to punch her in her face. She was being so ungrateful. He did all that. It's the thought that count because he thought about your stupid butt. I hate females like that. But anywho, if a man do something small like that for me, you got me for life. If you really love me for me, not just my body or my looks, but you like my personality and my soul, we got each other. But I don't like this materialistic stuff that they put in these female minds. No, that's what's wrong with the black community now. Materialistic. All right, guys. Thank y'all for coming. Don't forget to please like, share, and subscribe. And tell me if I did good on my Chloe Bailey look. And don't forget to go watch my shorts. It's on now. And I have full video coming on today at 3. And I will see y'all Wednesday. All right. I love y'all. And don't forget to please like, share, and subscribe to Modest Transformation by Celeste. And my other channel is Celeste Reacts. Okay. But anyway, can you get can you get or be any more be Oh, thank you, James. Thank you guys. And also go support my merch. It's in my store on this app. And also please go vote for me for Sephora. I thank y'all so much. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Once again, I see y'all later. And check out my new video today at 3. My Halloween makeup versus my glam look. So I'm doing 2-in-1 video. So check it out. Get that video up to 100 views if you guys want to see another one. And I'll see y'all later. Enjoy your Monday, your new week, and stay blessed, stay motivated, and you guys got this. I love y'all. Peace.